Norfolk Island, an Australian external territory, harbors a dark history as a former penal colony. Established in 1824, it was intended as a detention center for the worst description of convicts. The island's isolation was a strategic choice, capitalizing on its remoteness to enhance security and manage convicts who were often seen as the most hardened criminals. Contrary to the image of a brutal gulag, historical records show that the majority of convicts were nonviolent offenders, many without prior colonial convictions. The penal colony's population was diverse, including skilled laborers like carpenters and blacksmiths. Despite the harsh conditions, the system also aimed at reforming the convicts through work and discipline. The penal colony experienced multiple uprisings, reflecting the oppressive nature of the conditions. However, by 1855, the penal era was winding down, and the island transitioned to civilian residency. The last convict ship departed, and the island was repopulated with descendants of the Bounty mutineers, marking a new chapter in Norfolk Island's history. Post-penal settlement, Norfolk Island underwent significant changes. The Australian migration system was integrated, aligning the island's immigration policies with mainland Australia. This brought dual impacts: the obligation to pay Australian income tax and access to welfare schemes. The transition reshaped the island's demographic, economic, and social structures. Efforts to preserve the history of the penal settlement are evident in local museums and research initiatives. Artifacts and records are meticulously cataloged, and archaeological research uncovers new findings. These efforts ensure that the legacy of the penal colony is remembered with the nuance it deserves. Reflecting on Norfolk Island's past, it's essential to recognize the complexity of its history. The island's legacy is not just one of punishment, but also of resilience and the capacity for reform. The stories of convicts and their overseers are an integral part of Norfolk Island's identity, offering valuable insights into the human spirit under duress. What was Norfolk Island's original purpose? It was a penal settlement for the most intractable convicts. Were all convicts doubly convicted capital respites? No, many were detained for nonviolent offenses. How long did the penal settlement operate? From 1788 until 1855, with a hiatus from 1814 to 1825, before transitioning to civilian residency in 1856. Book with a South Pacific specialist at Far and Away Adventures.